But again, I don't like really communicating with people outside of my circle or letting their beliefs in, because I don't even know what their intentions are for me. You know what I mean? A lot of people will tell us to quiet down, if anything. So I believe in, podcasting.
Right.
They expect that when they see the Danza Project, it's an interview with Boosie. Just Boosie's going to talk. They're going to ask him specific questions, right? But I want to talk to you as a man. Like, that's why I don't want to. It's tough for me to sign a deal with somebody. It really is tough. Because if they're telling me I can't talk about this, and that's what I want to talk about, the fuck am I doing?
What are you doing?
Why? What? So you being in the industry for so long, decades,
right?
What advice would you give to somebody like us coming up in the podcast game, signing a deal?
It's different strokes for different folks. They got some motherfucker got so much money, you gonna be like, hey, look, I'm finna get this money.
We're gonna speak real proper up here at the Danza Project.
After 2 years, I'm gonna break away and and do your thing. I would just say, if you do something, don't do no long term shit.
Right.
And when you discuss it, discuss what's really on your heart. Man, what I'm not gonna be able to say.
Yeah.
What I can get fired about.
Right.
See, if you never know that, that's how you get sneak attacked and fucked over.
Because you ain't asked no questions.
You ain't never asked those questions. What can get my job took? Right. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be real with them, bro. Because people who giving you money, they have a motive. They have a motive, bro. That's why I didn't like to be signed to a major, bro. Because once you get money, you never get a check after that. I mean, I never got a check from being with a major. I mean, you get show money, but you never get a check. I used to turn in albums and this song be gone, this song be gone, this person on this person. It took away my muscle.
Yeah.
It took away my muscle, and I'm just glad they had the mixtape era back then. So but
just get your shit off.
But it takes away your control, bro.
Yeah.
You might want to interview somebody, and you know exactly what you want to interview them, and they be like, "No, we're not doing him." And you know that this motherfucker finna break some paper in. But it's a motive why it's a reason why they don't want to do him, and you be like, fuck. So you gotta know what you gotta know what you want to do, man. I mean,
word. Right. You ain't lying. That's all facts right there.
Good advice.
And it is like I got my thoughts that I have to myself, and then I'm somebody that's completely open to taking advice from somebody who's killing it in the industry and that's been killing it for so long.
right.
You know what I mean? I could simply just sit there and be like, oh, it's just a deal. Because it ain't going to be like it's super difficult. You know what I mean? They're like, here's $20 million. You just interview this person. You just can't interview this guy. It ain't that difficult. You know what I mean? $20 million, I'm sure Chris ain't going to argue with, you know what I'm saying?
Whoever want it, hey.
It's like, all right, cool, we're good right here. Right. Fred, you arguing with me? Nah, yeah, we're good. But it is like that because the industry wants that. The world wants that. And that's why I feel like people like you are so valuable. Because for me, individually, and I know there's millions like me, there's 352 million people in America, right?
I mean, money talks, bro. It just can't be something that you don't agree with in your heart. Or your family or selling your soul towards it. If it's yours, you have the right to do what the hell you want. I'm finna do a deal on my independent catalog. I'm finna sell half of my independent catalog. Most of the stuff that I own. I'm probably gonna I probably got 22 albums. That's mine.
Crazy.
So I think I'm finna do a 10 album deal, just my catalog, just, go get about 10, 15, 20 million right quick, easy.
A lot of people are doing that now.
And you get it back in 20 years, get it back in.
You leasing it basically.
That's when your kids need it, when they grown.
Yeah. So what happens after that? You get like the royalties and shit still too after 20 years?
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. Or you can do it forever. It just depends on how much money you want.
Yeah. Now that's a real long-term deal right there.
Yeah.
That's the
they
one.
They got real money out there, bro. And a lot of people doing it. Is just like if your distro making $500-600 a year, shit, they'll give you 20 times that, bro.
Come on. Easy. Give me that.
And I'll put 10 more albums on there in a week.
Even better.
It is good money. Do you feel like you make more money from doing, like, talking to the people or the music now?
Music. I mean, I only do really Vlad, bro.
And thank you.
Yeah, I only.
You know what I'm saying?
I only do really.
Shout out
Me
to us.
doing this for y'all, this was just a little stuff. You know, I'm in Miami, but you know, I get paid top dollar for my interviews.
Yeah,
Let's go.
It's just my music. I got a loyal fan base, bro. And I'm putting all my music on DistroKid. If I ain't putting it on DistroKid, I'm putting it through Connect, and I have ownership in that also. So, I mean, my fans are loyal.
Yeah. The day ones too. You don't even know, like, my boy.
Yeah.
Wasn't having it.
He said,
Yeah.
"Nah,
I
you gonna
mean,
listen
like,
to this."
Yeah, like it wasn't. It didn't last that long because it was. You know,
Yeah.
like we ended up kicking it a few times, and he's like, hey, "You got to trust me." But he looked at me like a old school type of dude. You know what I mean? Like, why you got to listen to one type of music?
Right.
This is before I got into anything else. That's how it started me venturing outside of other cities and states with music because I'm stuck to my nuts. Got Jay-Z, Nas,
Up
Dipset,
north.
you know, Locks, DMX. That's it. I can't listen to anything else. I'm not. You know what I mean? It'll change me. I'm not that. And then
So I just got a steady fan base who support what I do, man. You know, like
love you to the death.
Yeah, bro. That's why I put my movies on my own platform, boostedmovie.com. You know,
Tough.
Netflix was trying to give me $1 million for my movie, bro. Like for like 6 months. You know,
Crazy.
I made that in 18 hours.
Damn.
Crazy. Run that. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. There's got to be a sound of that, right? Yeah, that's some good. God damn.
That's a solid play.
Fred, let's get that movie started. We got to get something going on.
Yeah.
Work on him because he's obviously better.
I got another one coming. I got another one finna come. I just wrote called Twins. It's a comedy.
Fire.
Yeah, so I got one called No Love, Loyalty, or Honor finna drop. So I'm just working, man. I'm just
That's fire.
Keeping
That's
that-
real work
How'd
right
you
there.
get off into that side of entertainment?
well, I was writing my script when I came home. I started in jail, but I was writing my life story movie when I came home. And I said, man, I'm finna try this movie shit.
Yep.
So I wrote it. I write them too. I write them.
That's what I hear you saying.
I direct them. I do everything.
Tough.
So
you
I say I'm gonna try it, man, because I just saw everybody getting money for movies and shit. So you know I'm gonna follow drip. So I was like, I went to a couple people. Like I got my movie done. They was like, they didn't respect me because I had never did it. You know how people,
Yeah, of course.
everybody I went talk to trying to do it. Oh, you're not. This is not like music. You don't have.
You don't have experience.
You're not gonna be able. We'll give you $1 million for 6 months. And something just told me follow my heart and put it on my own platform, bro.
I mean, if you look at Ice Cube, that's like the blueprint. If you talk about rappers in the entertainment, like the stuff he puts out is crazy.
Yeah, man, I look up to Cube in the movie industry, bro. Like,
What?
you know, I look up to Ice Cube in the movie industry. And all what he did for a lot of people careers.
Yeah.
Ice Cube helped a lot of careers out.
In all types of different avenues. Like,
Yeah, hell
you got
yeah.
the
So
big three jump in, that stuff.
yeah. So he one of the people who I patent my hustle off. You know, I like to see people doing it, especially, you know, making their own, and that's what I'm doing right now. That's my passion right now. Music always been my passion, but writing films and shooting them and that's a passion
It's
for me.
exciting.
It's
Yeah.
like new. You know, like when you first ride a bike
yeah.
and you roll that motherfucker up, you get to walking that motherfucker. You try to walk it every day. So that's my new thing, these movies, bro. I just seen I can be successful with it.
True.
And once I see that, man, I keep pushing.
Yeah. I think it's important to kind of switch things up so you could keep that hunger, because something that I always refer to, like in the fight game, if it's boxing or MMA or whatever it is that you do, like, you know, it's one thing when you was sleeping on the floor eating dog food trying to make it, but then once they start making money and they fighting from the mansion and they got their wife and kids in the yacht, they don't fight the same.
Right.
They lose that hunger.
Right.
It's different when I was fighting because I need this, but now I got it. I'm going in there to fight because I love it. It's not that same, let's go.
Right. A lot of people lose it because they never lost it. You know, you're not gonna be as hungry. If you had it and you never lost it, you don't pay attention to losing it again.
Right.
So that's why they get comfortable when they get money, because I done lost it all. So that's always on my mind.
Right.
Losing it all again. If you never lost it, how you know when you're gonna lose it?
True.
It's different, bro. Like you gotta lose it, and a lot of people can't go get it again.
True.
This is a ritual.